Hi there, Cancerians, and welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancerian means, first of all, cancer. I know that, but I like to call you Cancerians. It means Kräftan in Swedish, and I am Swedish, so therefore I will use some Swedish words here and there to maybe explain some of the English that I'm using for my Swedish audience. Jesus Christ. Cancerian. Okay, so I've been telling the other signs that I feel like a Leo season, it's still going on when I'm recording this, but it will soon shift. We will move into Virgo season. And I feel like the Leo season has sort of, it feels like a huge wave of fire that has just brötat fram, just done its thing. It has really just gone through every inch of you, every cell of your body, sort of maybe through everything in your life. It has turned things maybe upside down because it feels like it has been like a clearing out, like a spring cleaning with fire at the end. And even though it's very flowy energy, it turns out like towards the end of this month that it has been more of almost like an awakening and letting go of what really does not fit your new energy anymore, and sort of what doesn't allow for you to move into the new energy, if that makes sense. So you might have cleared out even people, situations, something has to just go because you can't move ahead if you sort of let it stay in your life. That's what I feel like the Leo season energy has done. And moving into the Virgo season feels like it's going to calm down. Like if you still feel like, what the heck, I can't deal with this. Just know for a fact that when you move into September, it is going to be more organized, more calm, more structured, more just well-behaved again. It just feels more mature. Like, okay, so now there's an adult in the room and now we can just all relax a bit. That's what it feels like to me anyway. So have September to look forward to sort of settle in everything that has shaken you up or has shaken things in your life throughout August, somewhat July and August, and things are shifting now. So other than that, what's going on with the Cancerians? I feel like something major has really taken place. I can't really put my finger on it. It's like the new elected president or something, and it's not who's sitting right now. It feels like an energy shift. It feels like we've finally started to care about Mother Earth. We have started to care about each other, and those who sort of don't fit that lighter, loving, caring energy sort of just has to go right now. And it's nothing bad about it. It's nothing I wanted to show a little finger. It just is what it is, because it's the lower energy, and the lower energy and frequency can't come, and that's just life right now. So Cancerians, what are you up to? I do 3 cards at a time, and I look at them at the same time to get sort of a story out of it. And so first out is my Dolphin card. This is your basic energy for the week. So my Dolphin card says, don't worry, be happy. And then we have Animal Bond, stand up for all animals. And then we have Vacation, take time for relaxation and adventure. And I also call this card my Magical Carpet Ride. So, and coming together like this, let's see what it's all about. First of all, I get a lot of animals, just overall a lot of animals. So maybe you're attracting a lot of animals right now. Maybe there's more animals in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be right next to you, like in a dog version. Just, excuse me, clothes are falling off. It doesn't have to be like it's right next to you. It doesn't have to show up like in your face. It can also be animals that are like showing themselves to you in pictures, on television, in music. Who let the dogs out? I just did an interpretation of my son, who's half hearing impaired, and he's so funny when he sings. Anyway, huge side note. Yeah, so I feel like for the first card, the dolphin card comes when you are in a better place than you know. So the dolphin card tells you, hey, stop being so serious. Have more fun. Don't look so pale. What? So she's standing there and she's looking out and she's being really gloomy because her life sucks, when actually it doesn't. Actually there's dolphins playing, there's mermaids in the water. He doesn't want to play with mermaids. There's like, and I also see like always I see these, it's like soap bubbles. It's so funny to like, it's not funny, it's fun to do that and blow those soap bubbles. It's way fun. It's way fun than play with anything else, really. But also these bubbles to me are like different realities. Like you have a choice right now. You can choose whatever reality you really want and have fun with it and play with it. It sort of doesn't have to be, you don't have to wake up every day to the same reality that you don't like. And it's sort of a seriousness over it that you don't have to have. You sort of can just straight off lighten up, because it is not, whatever situation you're in is not as heavy or serious or that you want to that you have to deal with as you think. The dolphin always comes, and I always say, and if you have had this card before, you've heard me say, you couldn't be in the vicinity of, i närheten av the dolphin if you didn't have somewhat a good energy. And I mean, it's the Cancerians that we're talking about, so you probably can be highly depressed and still the dolphins would show up, because you have such a superpower, leading edge, hybrid energy. So it's not really going to matter. But the usual thing that I'm saying is that the dolphin shows up when it's time for you to play, when it's time for you to be more childlike, to have more like a childlike outlook on life, and just be more, just overall be more playful, and sort of don't take it so serious. That's what it feels like. And so overall the feeling is the thing that you're in that feels deep is not as deep as it looks. Okay? And then with the animal bond coming up next to it, and this is also like complete freedom, complete movement forward. It's like every bird is moving, is traveling forward, and it can stand for a move as well. Like you're moving, you're literally moving up from a house and into a different house, or like shifting location, shifting country even, because this is a big move. It's like, this is, they're like, you don't call them moving birds, do you? We call them flyttfåglar in Swedish. Like, okay, so this is the end of summer, and so it's getting cooler here, and so then the birds fly back to their origin where it's like really warm. Like they just move around for different climates, so they never sort of stay in the cold. And I feel this could be you too. Like you are slowly moving home. Like you're changing location, changing direction. I also hear direction into something new, something else. Because the sun disappeared doesn't mean that it's doom and gloom here. It's still very uplifting, and a very this is an awesome card for change. Like things are really changing for you now. So you're about to move, you're looking into a move, changing location, or just finding a way home. It can sort of be internal as well. You're starting to feel like, oh my God, this hybrid, crazy, turning upside down, weird energy is starting to finally fall into place, to finally sort of settle in and become more calm and more, I guess, hanterbar. Do you say doable? No, like you can manage it. You're more hands-on with it now. But with this, like, yeah, this big move and this change and this full steam ahead, coming out next to this, that it's not so serious, it's not so heavy as you think you are. I think you might feel like it's moving too fast. It's stuff might happen that I don't want to happen, and that's not true. It really is not true. You're in charge. You're flying that eagle. Like you are the eagle, and you're flying back home. You're finding balance again. You are truly finding balance again, and you're being asked to have a more bird's eye view. And then it's at 11 o'clock, so it's very aligned. Like a bigger perspective, and also a more childlike perspective to shift things around for you. Then we move into the magical carpet ride, Cancerians. That is still, like, it's still somewhat... Okay, so recently, if you felt like, yes, I am turning into a hybrid. Yes, I don't know what the heck is going on with me. I just feel weird. I feel crazy. I feel I don't want to do the same things that I wanted to do before. I'm changing pretty much everything about myself and my surroundings. I'm not in control of this. Like, I don't like it because I'm not in control of this. Imagine, like, yeah, if you were sitting in a plane, like in an airplane, and you sort of weren't a pilot and you're supposed to just maneuver the whole thing. No, I get it. It's not that fun. But if you just recently took your license and you're flying that thing, and you actually know what you're doing, it might feel a bit scary to go off on your own, like for the first time. But you do have autopilots and you have co-pilots, and that's the universe and the angels and the guides, and just all, you seem to be having a lot of animal energy around you at the time. And then moving into this, it becomes a magical carpet ride, a magical flight, rather than just chaos and feeling like you can't, like, what is up. You're starting to come into this. It says vacation, and like the card says vacation. Go for a vacation if that's what you feel like. It doesn't resonate with you. It doesn't resonate with me for this card at this time. It just feels more of life will start to feel more like a magical carpet ride once you're like in charge again. Once you feel like you've landed. Once you feel like you're in control, if that makes sense. So it's a way more. It's a way more feeling like coming home, feeling like, I can't find the word. Sorry for the lawnmower out there if you hear it. And I don't want to let it go. Okay, I will let it go. I will say it in a different way. The cards that comes out right now with the gazillion birds being on the move, but also brings you freedom. You're about to move into total freedom, and this is what you longed for. I feel like your whole life. It feels like you've waited and waited and waited for this moment, and shift in time, so that you could finally start to be the normal one. Like you can now start to be the person that people are like, you know what? I thought you were really crazy like 10, 15 years ago. But now I'm starting to feel what you feel. Can you teach me? Can you talk about that? Can you show me? Like, what was that really that you said back then? And I thought, when I said cuckoo, that's what it feels like. It feels like it might not be actual people coming up to you saying, how can I deal with this? But you will definitely feel more aligned, more more in your own skin, and like you understand why it's even happening, or why you're here, or why you're in this change that you're in. Okay, guys, I feel like it's a close there. I feel like it has come like to a close there, so I won't go into the extended for you guys this week. I hope you feel okay with that. I just won't force it for the sake of it. And so I will just rest there. And I hope this helps you guys. And I hope to see you back next week. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please share it with your friends if you want to. Take care, guys. Bye.